Hi, I'm Jess,
And I'm Mike, and this is Vinny.
and I run the account Van.There.
And I run the account drawn_there.
We couldn't agree on the dot or the
I had the name
underscore.
first.
Well,
I did. Yeah, you
that's
took
okay.
my name.
The way we've adjusted to a small space is we actually started in a small space. We used to live in a row home in Baltimore that was 11 feet wide. So it was not a very big house at all. And I always used to joke, I never thought I'd live in a house so small. And I've said that continually every house that we've ever lived in.
One of the things we really try to do is we don't say we live in the van, we try to live out of the van. So we take the van to great places, and we can then, this is just our vehicle. There are many hours we spend in here, but ultimately it's our vehicle to get us to amazing places and get out of the van.
Welcome to our van. This is what we affectionately call Van Hayley. It's a 2017 Mercedes Sprinter with the 4x4 on the 144-inch wheelbase. We knew we'd have to put these external running boards on here, and then what that enabled us to do is skip this factory step. So we can actually keep some shoes right under there. Moving on to the kitchen, we've got a 2-burner stove. It runs on propane. So under the bed, we keep our small 11-pound propane tank, and that fuels the stove as well as the furnace, which is down here on the floor. We've got our Dometic refrigerator. It's the CFX35 size. All of our lights are on dimmers, RGB lights going all the way down the length. In this box right here, we keep our Nature's Head composting toilet. Right here, I keep all of the art supplies that I need to run my business on the road. So I built this box specifically to house my printer and my scanner, computer, and all of the necessary things I need to make art on the road. We had to compromise on the size of the bed and the arrangement within the van. So what we do is every night we go under here and pull out what we call the foot annex. So this board slides out just like that, and then this cushion will come and sit on top of that. You pull the fitted sheet over the whole thing, and now you have what is essentially a king-size bed. We have these upper cabinets, and then back here are our closets. So that's Jess's closet, and then my closet is in the back. And these packing cubes are a lifesaver for packing into small spaces like this, keeping things organized. So Jess is even more organized than I am, but I know exactly where my shirts and pants are, and I even have one for dirty laundry and all that kind of stuff. So in the garage here, we have our 2 bikes. Strapped to the ceiling, we've got a snowboard and Jess's skis. We've got our big house battery on this side, our propane tanks on that side, as well as a skateboard. And then we've got these 4 boxes. We've got one for shoes, one for camping, one for snow, and a whole box dedicated to Burning Man. And even though we just go there for 1 week a year, we really feel like it's necessary to carry that stuff around with us. And every once in a while, it's fun to pull it out, not at Burning Man. So a lot of people we know travel in vans with dogs. We have a chihuahua, so he's right there. This is his bed. He doesn't really take up much space in the van, and that's why we let him stay.
Ultimately, living in a small space just amplifies the relationship. So no matter what you have going on, this is like the
Pressure cooker.
The pressure cooker, or the solution that like dilutes everything, and then all the problems just come to the top. And it's like, well, we need to deal with this today and this today because there's nowhere else for us to hide those things.
It's a lot of communication. It's a lot of, I'm going, can you, trash can, move your foot. And so just being very overly communicative about every move you make with your partner so that you don't get mad and like elbow each other intentionally.
I think it probably fosters a more healthy relationship because we communicate constantly.
Yeah, I think one of the important things is to take your own time. And so, for instance, Mike has an art business, so he goes out and sketches for a couple hours every day. I tend to do more computer work, so I'll be in the van doing computer work.
Yeah, so for me, drawing has always been a skill that I've loved since a child. And so on my 30th birthday, I actually sat down and I said, the next 30 years, I want to document them. I want to keep a record and a journal and a catalog of where I go, and I want to do that through visual art. And so I got a sketchbook, and I just told myself I'm going to draw every day for the next 30 years. No matter where I am or what I'm doing, I just want to do a quick 5-minute sketch. About the same time we moved into the van, I opened up an Etsy shop. I started selling prints. I started doing originals for people, and that's kind of where it's come from.
I used to say, like, there's only so many weekends in the year, and we want to do everything. We want to do every hobby. And so now we are able to kind of move with more freedom into those activities, and it's been really nice. So that love of the outdoors has definitely always been there for us.
So thanks for checking out our van and taking a look at how we live. We'll see you guys on the road.